holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy power, and walk in his ways, and all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. Why would the nations be afraid of us if we all supposed to be in league and be equal in the kingdom of heaven? Why would they be afraid? We're all children of the Most High. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in good, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy ground, and the land which Yahweh sware unto thy fathers to give thee. Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail. So why does it matter who's the head and who's the tail, if we all children of the Most High? If we all meant to be good and righteous in the kingdom of heaven, why does it matter? We all sons of God, right? But you forgot in the beginning, there was three classifications of men. There was sons of the power, sons of the righteous. There was sons of the men. There was sons of men. And there was sons of the wicked. You forgot about that? And the Lord shall make thee head and not the tail. Okay. And the nation is going to be the tail. And thou shalt be above only. And thou shalt not be beneath. If thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy power, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of these words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt hearken, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, and observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. That's it, man. Oh, I got one more. But the point is there. The point is there. If we was all meant to be good in the kingdom of heaven, why is it a curse for the nations to be over us? Why is it a curse for the nations to be in rulership and to reap the benefits of the earth, but we can't reap the benefits of the earth? Why is that a curse? Oh, I gotta forget this. Because you got to read the book of 2nd Ezra, because that answers a lot of these so-called questions, these imaginations that be rising up. That puts a shutdown to all these imaginations and these fables. Because Ezra asks a lot of good questions, some simple questions, but he asks a lot of good questions, that brothers think about, But that cuts everything. This the scripture right here. This is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 50, verse 49. Then didst thou ordain two living creatures, the one called Enoch, and the other Leviathan, and didst separate the one from the other. For the seventh part, namely where the water was great gathered together, might not hold them both. Unto Enoch thou gavest one part, which was dried up on the third day, that he should dwell in the same part, wherein are 1,000 hills. But unto Leviathan, hey shit, yeah, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, it says, but Salakia, it's a nigga. Gotta pause it. It says, but unto Salakia Hakim. But unto Leviathan thou gavest the seventh part, namely the moist, and has kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt and wink. Upon the sixth day thou gavest commandment unto the earth, that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things. And after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. This is the point, Salakia. And after these, Adam also, whom thou gavest to be, it said, after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Plain. He's talking about Israelites because Ezra was Israelite. Okay? Gonna be simple. It says, as for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and the fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess the inheritance of the world? How long shall this endure? Plain. Now Ezra is asking, if we supposed to be your chosen people, why the hell these other nations is getting all the benefits? Why the hell we under them? Why the hell we suffering? If we supposed to be all God's children. And Ezra's a cut because he says onto the other people that came out of Adam, you called them nothing. They ain't shit. Now why would the Lord say that if it wasn't true? Now are you calling the Lord a liar? Okay. Alright, but that was it, man. That was it to the point. You know, you brothers, leave your comments, leave your responses if you got any. Hope y'all brothers was edified. Till next time I say shalom.